This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. Trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash.
Hi, everyone. I am Mitch English.
I'm Andrea Jackson. This is Daily Flash, your source for trending news and entertainment.
Before we kick off the show, we, of course, talking about what happened in Israel. Hamas militants originating from the Gaza Strip have targeted civilians, entire families, young children, even infants. Hundreds of lives have been tragically lost, and the situation remains dire with ongoing threats. Numerous children missing and countless families all seeking shelter. And we are uniting today to show solidarity for the people of Israel and support those that are in need. We join hands to support those in southern Israel with a long process, all back to normalcy. A GoFundMe page has been started for your support. You can visit and support by going to gofundme.com/urgent relief for Israeli families under attack, and our prayers go out to all of those families.
Yeah, this will be an ongoing story.
It will. Here in the United States, one of those where you, when you get a restraining order, you always think it's sideways, meaning, it's a restraining order if somebody you don't want is anywhere near you this way, right? You forget about this way, up and down.
Okay.
This guy, his name's Michael Arnold. He lives in Manchester, New Hampshire. He got a restraining order, but was told specifically that he's not allowed to even get anywhere near the woman that he was stalking, who lived about 30 miles away. Why? Because he was a pilot, and he got busted for it. He would fly low to her house and throw tomatoes out his window, and sometimes getting near people and hitting people. So they had to go back and revise it all. His is 30 miles anywhere, and he's not allowed to get into an aircraft anywhere, up, down, sideways, anyway. So his
altitude is involved.
He might have to do something underground as his next step.
And the worst part is the woman's husband is in the house fighting cancer while he's buzzing past them,
Flying
rattling
back
their
and doing
windows
this
and
one.
everything like
What
that.
is wrong with people? Come on.
And when these are one of those things where your pilot's license should be up. I mean, if you lose your driver's license for doing something stupid,
should be
why not your pilot's up?
suspended.
Indeed.
That's ridiculous. Well, travel is booming again, but people aren't the only ones taking trips. There's been an uptick in bed bugs, namely in Paris, where Fashion Week is being held. French officials have warned of a widespread outbreak of bed bugs in hotels and even public spaces. Bed bugs are incredibly effective travelers, just like us. They can pack up and go anywhere. So with a huge surge of bed bugs, how can you protect yourself and how do you get rid of them? Well, chances are if you have bed bugs, you have bites on your body. They usually cause itchy wells that appear in a zigzag formation. Each cluster of bites typically contains 3 to 5 bites, and these things multiply like you cannot believe. Coming up, though, we're going to tell you how to prevent that kind of situation happening on your next trip.
And even some of the finest, nicest hotels have to deal with this. It's a major issue with that. I mean, there's all kinds of products you can do, but there's simple things you can do, which we'll talk about.
You've got a single one in your hotel room. It can hop on your suitcase, and it will go back home with you.
And you won't even know it. And kudos to this guy that we just showed the video. He was letting them bite his hand and everything. What would the wife say? Honey, quit doing this. Stay at work.
It's my job.
It's my job. I got to get bit by bed bugs. Some scary moments for a top morning news anchor in the UK who was pulled off the air after cops uncovered an alleged plot to kidnap and kill her. The 42-year-old Holly Willoughby was shocked when cops told her that one of a man's plot to actually take her out. The suspect, he's been identified as 36-year-old Gavin Plum. Holly was taken off the air immediately and has remained under police protection outside of the home that she shares with her husband and 3 kids. Unfortunately, this is nothing that's not uncommon. You hear about stuff like this all the time. It's interesting about news journalists actually always being targeted. A lot of people think that because what they're reported on, there's some kind of opinion that goes along with it, which is not necessarily the case, but they're also there every single day, which gives them more visibility.
The fact that she was just yanked off the air immediately clearly suggests how serious it is. And they don't have a specific motive just yet. Maybe he had a crush on her and she did not reply or respond to him.
It could be something as simple as that. It could be somebody just with a mental disorder who just said, remember people thinking that anchors were sending messages out to them and that sort of thing. And I mean, that sort of thing happens a lot. Obviously, we're in it, so we kind of hear about those sort of things. At least that they found out, which is the best part about all of this.
Well, and I think too, when you add social media to all of it, you allow incredible access to your own personal life via Facebook and Instagram. So those people who might have some mental challenges already feel extremely connected to you. So there's another layer that people have to fight through.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
We got more Flash coming up. We're going to tell you how to check for bed bugs coming up in Flash Travel. Stick around.